Okay, is everyone able to see over here, even the people who don't have characters over here? Are you able to see?
Oh, black.
Are you looking for the island view?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah, okay. The water view, mostly.
Yeah, me in the middle of the water, terrified, surrounded by shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I do want to make sure that the people who don't have characters here can still see. Okay, so, Gajiku, you're swimming off to the east of here, by the way. This is happening, like, as you're starting to head south.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is it supposed to be all black?
No, hold on. For some reason you have the blind condition. There we go.
Thank you. I can't see.
Yeah. Okay, so
Game's paused.
Yeah, oh yeah. Just Kane and Bramble, you three have been dragged, I don't know, 200 feet or so across the water, and they're just now getting you into the shallows area. As they pull you guys up to the point where you can, or at least Kane can barely touch the bottom.
Sizest.
Put this on yourself, you little gnome shit.
The big guy here is scowling at best, if not a little bit harsher of glare than that. He seems to be calling out to a few of the guys and getting some answers back in whatever languages they speak. And after a few seconds of this, he
Charade. Is it an animal? It's a mineral.
He waves his trident off into the distance, and a little bit more than half, like 60% or so of the guys around here start to swim away.
So I see the island, but my screen does not have any characters on it. I just see the water and the boats.
Oh, you can't see the characters. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
See.
Wasn't sure if I was waiting for characters to start getting dragged out of the water.
They are many.
Can you see them now?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
That works. I guess my character has to be on the panel to view the stuff. Gotcha.
Good to know. Okay. So as most of the guys pull back, Dress Kane and Bramble, you guys are pulled up into the water area here.
This is me trying to actually be a part of the real roleplay scenario, not just understanding the whole narrative. Should I drop down a chat in this to not be involved with this? Because technically my character is not there. I shouldn't be a part of this.
He wanted us to see it, I think.
Yeah, I'm fine with you guys seeing this.
Okay. All right, then I'll go with it. Then I'll continue.
Like it's during combat where that as long as you guys aren't like going out of your way to metagame and shit like that, then it's fine. But like, I want you guys to be aware of at least the story beats and things like that are going on. And unfortunately, especially when things like this where the party is split up, I don't want people to just be sitting around doing nothing for an hour or whatever.
That's true. While you're going back and forth between chats, trying to do different things. I got you. I'm just like, an idea crossed my mind that like there's something going on that I'm not a part of, so I shouldn't have any. My character doesn't know that this is happening. So when he shows up or doesn't show up, I don't know what happens. Whatever happens in the future, if I re-arrive here, I'm not supposed to know what the fuck happened here. For all I know, they're all dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
All dead, Dave?
What?
Yep.
They're all dead, Dave?
Oh,
all
yeah,
dead.
yeah, they're all dead. Okay.
For the record, Myth, do you know if
Bramble attack first?
I do.
Stop metagaming. Shut up.
Bramble did
No,
not
I just
attack
wanna
first.
know.
We've already established this. Bramble did not. The hyena did it.
The hyena did it. Totally unrelated.
Yeah, we went over the event, and I'm pretty sure the hyenas initiated contact because they shredded the first guy on the beach.
Oh yeah.
Claimed
Oh,
the
yeah.
first victim. Oops.
Okay, so you guys are brought before the big guy, who, well, for lack of a better term, growls at you and motions for you to be pulled back onto the beach as he makes some space. If at any point you guys want to start resisting, let me know.
Warwick is in there.
Set fire to him and swim, Jess.
So as this is going on and you guys are being sort of shoved onto the beach a little bit, most of them still have their weapons out and generally pointed in your direction, but they have not actively harmed you guys until they knocked Kane out while you guys are still on the water. Are you guys just completely going with the flow so far? Just letting them do whatever?
Yep. I'm happy with that.
Okay.
That's an echo. Who's echoing?
It's Dragon.
Right.
So, the big guy motions towards some of the shamans around you guys, and they start casting some spells. Each of you feel a spell acting on you. Do you resist the spell?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Trust?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see.
Bunch of Constitution checks. I feel like you're all being fucking held right now.
Okay.
Alex would not do that in this situation.
So both of you, Bramble and Druss, you two resist the spell. Kane, you do not.
No.
You fall unconscious.
Ah, it's sleep. Gotcha. Nice. Time to take a little fucking nap.
So, Bramble and Druss, you guys see Kane slump to the floor. How do we watch that effects? There we go. And seeing that you two resisted it, some of the guys behind you like kick you in the back of your knees and force you down onto your knees a little into the shallows here, and bring a weapon to your throat and seem to growl aggressively towards you.
I think they want to rape you.
Should I pretend to sleep?
Might be a little
You absolutely can pretend.
I would like to pretend to slump over and immediately fall asleep like a cartoon character.
This fucking.
Okay. You can do this as either deception or performance.
Ooh, performance. Let's do it. Let's see here. Oh, God.
Hit your pants a little bit and they'll think you passed out from fear.
Neither one of them is very good, so... Fucking performance. Here we go. Ow.
That's pretty good. Let's see if it's good enough.
I'll take that. Considering it's a -1, that's not fucking bad at all. Ha! Ha!
Hmm.
Yeah!
Okay, so Druth, as you watch Bramble plump to the ground, it's a moderately convincing performance. You can tell that some of the guys around you don't seem to believe it.
Okay.
And one of them is starting to cast the spell targeting you again, and while the one beside you is like grabbing you and threatening you with a axe to your throat. Do you resist the spell?
Yeah.
Okay. You resist it again.
Oh my god.
Do you attempt to pretend to fall asleep? Or
No,
are
just
you standing there?
well, kneeling there, but he just
Yeah.
kneels there, staring at the big fella in front.
He's gonna make him work for it.
He's gonna get fucking decapitated.
Yeah, but this guy behind you pulls back and smashes you across the side of the head with the
There
heft
you
of
go.
his.
Yeah. One weapons. Time to get unconscious.
Did 6 damage to you. It's not too bad.
Okay. The fairies don't do anything.
They probably laughed at you.
This dumb motherfucker.
Just decides to lie on the floor and just not
You
not
pretend
feign
to be
sleep, but
Okay.
he just lies down and stares at Bramble's pretending body.
You've certainly got their attention much more than Bramble, so at the very least you've distracted them from the mediocre performance. Okay, they're
There
going
you
to
go.
cast
Team
spell
player.
on you again.
Is it legal for the DM to chirp me?
It's not illegal.
House rules.
Fair
I'm
enough.
pretty sure it's in his job description.
You've brought your lifeless carcass here. It's his right to do with it as he
Oh,
pleases.
it's like, oh wait, there is a rule here. It says, "Lol, get fucked."
Yeah.
You signed the dotted line. I see the name right here.
Okay, Dress, are you continuing to resist?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my god, attaboy.
Well, you feel a nice cold steel blade biting into your lower back.
Ooh.
Getting tramp stamped with an axe.
Another 7 damage. And just for a good measure, he's doing it again.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Stop resisting!
Okay. 4th time's the charm. Okay, you fail. Get wrecked.
Time to take a fucking nap. Go to
Okay.
sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
They, by this point, have pretty much forgotten Bramble. So they're going to start dragging you guys up the beach now. So, we will come back to this after doing some other stuff with Zint
Other
and
people's.
Gajiku, yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's that horrifying "we'll be right back" moment.
Yeah.
I'm to die.
Okay. While this has been going on, Gajiku, you've just been swimming southwards along the coast. And
Can we make him hum like Dory as he's swimming?
I think he's too busy, like,
Dory. It's not hard to do.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
Okay, so you see a handful of signs along the coast of boggard habitation. They've got some little piers and boats, and occasionally you see a boggard or two on boats going along the coast area. They seem to stick around the coast, and there's a few streams that pass into the lake that have a handful of isolated buildings that they appear to be smaller villages or little outcroppings of the village. You're not entirely sure if they're related or not. But so far, you've just seen more boggards. Okay.
How far south and west can I actually swim?
So right now you've been staying along the eastern coast. Are you wanting to go west into the open waters, or are you staying along?
No, I can only see the bottom of the map, so
Yeah.
I don't exactly know what I'm looking at.
So this lake is miles across. As in like 10 to 15 miles across. How much time do you want to spend exploring this? Just until something happens?
No, about 30 minutes.
Okay. Then yeah, if you're only going like a half hour south of here, then you're just going to find occasional boggards. Okay, so we will do Zint at the Boggart village now.
Hooray!
I reckon I'll have to make my way back to the roots and I'll eventually show up at the Boggart village.
Sounds good. Okay.
As Zent passes around the corner and sees this strange character sitting at this table, he's going to make an awkward, teethy, cartoony smile and wave his fingers while he's, bleeding on the ground here and could probably use some help.
How would Zent smile if he's a bird?
That's why I said cartoony.
Yeah.
Jonathan!
Yeah, so can everyone see this, by the way? Let me give anyone tokens that they need.
Yeah, it won't let them see unless their tokens are here.
I guess I could probably. I don't know where they're at.
Hold on, I'm creating a vision source. There we go. And Dress needs it. Bramble needs it.
Hell yeah!
I can already see, so you don't need to move Kane.
Okay. I don't do one for Forex anyways. Okay. So as you stumble into vision and cartoonily smile and wave at the creature that's seated across from the boggart here, both the boggart leader and the canine-like creature stand up. The canine creature is fairly tall, standing about 6.5 feet.
Yeah.
And you recognize that that's with him. His posture is a little bit slouched. If he would actually be fully straight, it would be over 7 feet.
He's a big boy.
The boggards start croaking at each other, especially the ones that brought you here, as if explaining how they found you. And then the leader boggard turns towards
Entity.
his guest.
Yeah.
And asks him a question, and then the guy responds. And unlike with the boggards, you can understand what he says. He says, "This one's not with me." And then he sort of steps around the table a little bit. And then he sort of focuses more on you. You're rather strange looking for our Unka. And it's stranger still for an injured one come to the boggards for help. What's your story?
Well, I guess the only thing I can lead in this conversation is correcting some misinformation there. I am not a Raunka. I am not even of this realm. I've heard stories about these creatures, and I know that I have some similarities to that species, but I am not of them, nor am I of their nature.
Interesting. Not of this realm, you say? What do you mean by that?
Well, I don't want to play all my hands on the card deck right now, but I am not here of my own free will. I was caught in a spell, and I found myself here as well as my companions. Actually, this village might know my companions. I wasn't with them when they came through. Can I bother you, since you can speak their language? Could you inform these kind gentlemen here that I am with that group that they sold the boat to, that passed through here? I was a part of their group, but I did not accompany them through the village, so they are not aware of who I am. Respectfully, understandably.
Okay. He nods and explains what you just explained to the boggards. They start croaking back and forth amongst themselves briefly. And one of them steps forward and presents his shield as if it's a bowl. And the canine creature explains that he says that if you're truly part of the other group, they want more berries, whatever that means.
Zent's going to smile. He's going to place his beak in his humanoid hand, and he's going to go, I have a little bit of a problem with that, and the problem being I'm not able to produce the berries. I know exactly what he's asking me for. I'm not able to produce those berries. One of my companions is able to create them. If I'm able to rescue my companions, I'm sure that I'll be able to provide many more of these berries that they're asking me for. But in this moment, I have nothing to provide to this village. But I know what he's asking me for, and I feel I feel I can't fulfill what he's asking me for right now.
You are not the berry master.
I'm not the master of berries. Correct.
The guy seems a bit amused by the situation as he explains it to the boggards, and the boggard with the shield held up backs away, visibly disappointed.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I'll make it up to him. I'll wring my little gnome friend dry of berries later.
Yeah. But the boggards around you do relax a little bit, and they're not holding you quite so firmly anymore.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. The canine guy asks what you mean by your companions needing rescue.
It's funny that you mention that, or that you bring it up. I wasn't with them when we came through the village, but we were going to the same location. We were heading towards the middle island in the middle of the lake. We were sent here on a little bit of a journey to try and see the land, get a good idea of our surroundings. Like I said, we came here unexpectedly, caught up in a spell. We were trying to learn more about our surroundings, and we were traveling to the island because it looked cool out there. I don't know. We just had a feeling about it there. But as we got out there, we were I don't know if I could say attacked, but we were definitely at first blindsided by some spells that we were a little bit nervous of, and we kind of struggling in a big struggle. We got past these spells that look like whirlpools, and we made it to land only to be attacked on shore by another species of creatures. And in our attempt to escape the island, my companions were lost to the ocean or to the lake, and being as I am winged, I was able to escape, and I was able to get to land out here. However, I am quite injured from trying to help my companions leave, and I feel as though I've done a great dishonor to them in leaving, but I felt like I needed to get help, and that is why I'm here.
Okay. He starts explaining this to the boggards, and who croak back and forth between themselves a little bit more seriously than before. And then the guy asks you, they want to know if you were there to undergo something they call the Trial of Stone.
Zed is going to show a little bit of visible confusion. He's never heard this phrase before, and he's going to respond. I have never heard of this trial before, so I can only assume no, unless there was a misunderstanding when my companions passed through here the first time. I'm not sure of what they shared with the village. I don't think any of my companions can even speak their language naturally either. I don't believe there was any trial undergoing, at least not to my understanding.
Okay. He confers this back with the boggards and go back and forth a little bit again. And then he starts to explain that as the boggards describe it, that's the only way to get onto the island peacefully. As they call them, the Rusk folk are not welcoming to anyone not undergoing the trial. So that may have been part of the cause here.
Zent's going to perk up a little bit and stroke the feathers under his beak, like stroking one's beard in thought. And he's going to say, could this trial have been something of a waterborne spell to kind of sink us, to see if we're willing to go to the sea, so to speak? Could that have been what those entities on the island were trying to do in the first place? Because we did try to escape these vortexes in the water. Was that their way, or was that meant to be a deterrent? I don't know how much you might know about the island species, but we are, like I said, quite new here. We are just trying to learn about our surroundings, and obviously the village is here. We came to this one in peace, and these kind people only treated us with generosity, at least my companions, because I wasn't with them.
He nods and explains that he has also not met the inhabitants on the lake prior, and only arrived here about half an hour ago, where he started to converse with the boggards a little bit. And then he takes a moment to ask the boggards more information about the trial, and then explains to you that as the boggards describe it, because they don't know the full details of the trial, but they say that people who wish to undergo the trial have to first present a token of proof or some sort of perhaps fee to the Risk folk, and then they will be granted access to the trial. He says that they don't really know more details than that.
So Zed's going to nod in agreeing and just reconfirm that there's very likely that they were just trying to deter us from the island, and the fact that we resisted the spells, they could have seen as hostility and then attacked us on land. So I can only assume that's what happened, and that's a fair response. If they don't want anybody to join, I can understand why they would react the way that they did, and I hope that my companions are okay. But who might I ask are you? I've never seen you before. Obviously, like I've mentioned a few times before, we're new here, but my companions did say that they were in contact with a strange entity resembling what sounded like yourself before. I'm just trying to see if maybe you are the same person.
You say your companions have met a Reisakun before? That is unusual. I am merely a wanderer who has been traveling the plains of Onera for the last few years. You may call me Vendrick.
So you say you're a wanderer, and I mean no offense when I say that my companions have found another of your kind. I can't say for certain if they are of your kind. However, the features that they describe to me, they do closely resemble something similar to yourself. That's the only parallel that I'm drawing from their descriptions.
And I
Very likely
speak
could
up
be
and
wrong.
make myself known from under the bridge.
It hasn't been an hour yet. Okay, before we continue though, Dragon, are you back and good to go? Because we should probably do
Yeah, I'm here.
at some point. Okay. Because you could be here by this point. Okay. Boggard Coast.
I can only assume you can swim even close to as fast as I can fly. In rage.
Well, he pulled himself up onto the coast here, absolutely, quite injured, down at 5 hit points.
Yeah.
Yep.
And as you're like trudging through the mud and the grasses here, the reeds, the boggards point at you, croak amongst themselves, and then they seem to have been watching what was going on the lake from here. So they sort of gaze out a little bit cautiously.
So like I said at the end of the last one, I was made my arms flap and was trying to like convey. I was trying to find the Birdman, and when they looked at me as if they had no clue what the heck I was talking about, then just from exhaustion, I just collapsed. If not unconscious, at least like on the ground, unable to move anymore. Just done.
Okay. So they're going to cautiously approach, and one guy's going to poke you with the end of his club. Seeing that you don't seem to be moving much, even if you're half conscious, they will presume to start
As he
dragging
pokes
you.
me, I just say, "Fuck you."
But they start dragging you. It takes all 4 of them, but they start going along. Okay, so back here. Okay. Okay. So they start dragging you up on the southeastern side of the village. And it takes like maybe 10 minutes to get you here. It wasn't that far away. So you arrive prior to Gajiki at least.
Okay.
But so I guess Vent, you would probably notice Forks before he would notice you. Because several of the boggers also turn in that direction as they start coming out of the trees.
And Zent turns to look where they're all looking.
You see a very bloody Vorax being dragged by a handful of boggers.
Is he conscious right now? No.
It's up to you, Borks.
Barely, if I am barely.
Yeah.
Zent sees him being basically dragged over. He sees a glance of his eyes in the light a little bit, and Zent lifts his arm up to go, Borks! How did you get away?
I beat the bitches up. I beat the bitches up.
Zent's gonna turn to the leader and go, he's of my companions. He's with me. I didn't realize he was able to escape. I would have turned back to get him myself.
Okay. A little conversation between Vendrick and the Boggard, and where he confirms that this guy and was your companion, and the Boggard seems to reply to that as well. And then he explains to you that they do indeed say that they recognize him.
Yeah.
They also say that some of the hunters down there had witnessed the fight on the water. And they say that he's the only one who got away.
Well, there you go. That makes a lot of sense to me. Zent's gonna turn back to I can't remember his name. Vendrix? You said
Yeah,
Vendrix?
Vendrick.
He's gonna look back to Vendrick and he's gonna say, "Forgive me for asking, but you say you're in your travels on your own. You're wandering. What brings you to this village?"
It is rare.
Coincidental timing.
It is rare for my kind to leave our homeland, but every now and then one of us does, and I happen to be doing that. I have met many peoples and races across the lands, and just happened to have found myself here at this point. I am currently working my way northward.
Zent's going to perk up a little bit. He's going to ask Varric, is there Vendrick? Sorry,
If you hover
it's gonna take a minute. It's gonna take a minute.
Hover over his token.
Oh, perfect. That makes things a whole lot easier.
Rob, Jimmy Vendrix.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I'll never be able to look at his name the same way again. Don't do that to me. Zent's going to say, like, I don't know how to ask this. I don't know if this is asking too much, but is there any aid that you can provide me and my currently injured companion in possibly either, I guess, going and retrieving the bodies of my companions, or ideally saving them from their current situation? I feel like we might have wandered into something that we had no idea what we were doing.
He would say that I tend not to get directly involved in squabbles and conflicts, but I would not be opposed to acting as a mediator. You say that you were unable to communicate with them, so at the very least I could perhaps help with that.
That is correct. I was not able to, and I would not ask you to directly help in any way, but any kind of help or any kind of assistance of any supported kind can only be appreciated. And also, is there any way that you can relay to these people here? I'm not sure how you spoke to them before about my species, but I understand that the species that I resemble is not very well taken in these lands, and I need them to know that I am not of that kind. I'm not of those people. I wish to be able to travel these lands peacefully and not be misunderstood for what I am. So going places, I usually try to avoid the current peoples, as I've been informed of what I supposedly look like.
He'd give a slow nod at this. Yes, it is true that you do resemble Araunka, even to the point where, and I've only met them once or twice, but there are some definite distinctions between you and them. So I believe that after an explanation, at least the boggards would not treat you hostilely. They may still be confused at first glance, but it would be a step forward. And he starts to
forward.
yeah, he starts to talk to the boggards about that. After a minute or so, he does then ask, so if you're not a Raunka and not even from these lands, what should I refer to your people as?
At least for my people, which is obviously resembling that of the Raunka, we are called Aarakocra. I specifically am from a mountain tribe, but there's many tribes of mine in my plane. But we are Aarakocra.
Okay. He spends a few minutes explaining this to the boggards, and it's around this time when some of the boggards start to hear some croaking from other boggards to the west of the village, and a lot of the boggards start turning in that direction.
We're just gonna wade through the fucking river again. Wade back up.
Beanie in the water again. This fucking guy.
Oh shit.
Okay. Boggards are collectively tensing up, and they seem on edge now, as Vendrick explains that it seems the Risk folk have come to the village.
Oh no. Zed's
I'm
going
still not
to
back yet, right? I'm still actually out in the ocean, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Zed's going to tip his head down a little bit in anticipation of this, as he's obviously quite nervous of this. Not sure how it's going to play out yet.
Okay. So while the boggards start moving in that direction, including the leader boggard, and even Vendrick says that, well, looks like his time as a mediator has begun. Okay, so they start moving in that direction. Do you follow them?
Yeah, I'm going to follow them.
Okay.
Or I'll use my own.
Forks, what are you doing?
Unconscious.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm along for the ride of these guys.
Okay, they're gonna drag you into this house over here.
Hopefully they give you some aid.
Yeah, they toss it on this bed.
They toss him. Just fucking chuck his lifeless body on the bed. Take a nap! Sleep it off!
From the sounds of it, they couldn't toss him, as it takes 4 of them to...
You're right, yeah. They drop
drag
him. They drag him up onto the bed, and the bed is about to break from his weight, but it manages. Okay, so as you guys are walking towards the war band that has arrived here, Vendrick asks anything else that he might need to be aware of.
Zent is going to say, as very unaware as I am, I don't know what I could possibly add onto this. All I can say is, if any kind of communication can be shared, it's to begin with the fact that we had no idea what was going on. We were trying to communicate with their people. Their people began to seemingly cast what looked like a danger spell to us, so we panicked and started to race to try and get to shore, where obviously we're not an aquatic species. None of us are aquatic species.
Liar.
You're not here. No one's talking to you. We're not an aquatic species, so many of us would drown in the ocean if we were, or in the lake if we were brought down. So we panicked and went to shore. And upon arriving on the shore, understandably, the people on that shore obviously got scared, like we were invading, and attacked us. That's all I can really share. That's all I know. That's my recollection of what happened.
Okay. You give some nod at that, and then the boggart starts stepping forward.
I'm gonna stand on the bridge.
Yeah, a lot of the other boggarts are kind of filling in behind you guys as well.
I feel like hiding behind all the other boggarts wouldn't be respectful, so I'm not gonna hide.
Oh, let's see. Borks, were you coming out to get a look at things, or are you actively trying?
I just did that just so so I could see what was going on.
Let me move this over here, and then everyone should be able to. There we go.
No, cool. So,
Forgot how to turn my character.
Hold down Control and mouse wheel.
Thank
you.
you.
Also do Shift and an arrow key. Turn to a 90-degree increment.
That works for me.
shift in the mouse will make it go faster.
Yeah. Okay. So, the big guy steps forward. The line of Flachwagen reforming behind him. He growls out aggressively, pointing directly at you, Zent. And then gives a wide sweeping gesture off towards the south of here, where Vorex escaped.
Zent's going to nod his head as more like a bow of not necessarily dismissal, but what is it? Acknowledgement. I understand what the body language was implying, or what it was insinuating. Yeah, thank you. Words hard.
Sorrow.
I'm not gonna say sorrow, because my friends, I don't even know if they're alive right now, so I'm not gonna imply sorrow.
Okay. Vendrick explains that you kind of already got the gist, but he explains that he was sent to capture the ones of your group that escaped. He says that you are to undergo judgment of the Temple Lord.
Zent would like. Zent would like Vendrick to relay to the obviously this rather large creature that's currently in charge of their group. I don't understand what judgment we would need to necessarily uphold when we were trying to go to land and communicate. We were attacked by the assailants at sea, or on the water, and when we tried to escape them, making land, we were attacked there as well. We did defend ourselves, fully admitting to defending ourselves. Whatever repercussions come out of the defense, I can't say to the severity in terms of whatever their laws are, but I don't feel like bowing my head to the judgment of another group based on being attacked by them is something that I'm okay with.
All right. He relays this to the big guy. The boggart leader seems a bit stressed out. But and the big guy seems a bit incensed by this. He sort of slams the pommel of one of the tridents into the water and spits out a handful of more words. And the line of guys behind him step forward a little bit. Vendrick gives a bit of a strained smile at this, saying that they want justice for the ones that you've killed, is what they say.
Zent is going to ask him what this justice entails, if anything, is just someone attacks me, I'm going to defend myself. That's all I can really say. If someone attacks me, I have to defend myself. I can't really say what that means for every other people in all the other lands, but from where I come from, if someone attacks me, I have to defend myself. Otherwise, what could befall of me? My life would be forfeit in most hands. I have to defend myself. So there is no judgment for defense.
Vendrick nods and oh, go ahead.
Can Vorix hear this?
I don't think Zent and Vendrick were talking super loud, but if you want to say that you are close enough to hear it, then sure. Maybe they put you in this bed over here.
Okay.
You hear through the tarp on the wall.
Okay. Did you want to react to what they were saying?
Not yet, but depending on how things go.
Okay.
I think you need to hide if things don't go good. Fuck. If things go south, I will do my best to hightail out of here. But I don't know. I feel like some kind of peaceful resolution needs to come out of this. So I continue with the communication from Vendrick.
So Vendrick takes a moment to think about this before stepping forward a little bit, and he introduces himself a little bit more formally to the assembled warband. He introduces himself as emissary of the Raysokrans, and that he is here to undergo the trial of stone. That sort of disrupts the postures of a lot of the guys. They weren't really expecting this. The big guy steps forward a little bit in a demanding posture as Vendrick shuffles through one of his pouches, pulling out a handful of what looks like gems and crystals, saying that he doesn't know what token is required, but if he possesses it, then he would like to participate in the trial.
Damn, he took what I was gonna do, depending on how things went.
The big guy growls at him a bit, but then motions him off with a sweeping wave of his hand, and Vendrick turns a little bit toward you. Let's see, how would he phrase this? They say that your situation will prevent others from undergoing the trial until things have been resolved. But he suggests that if yourself or one of your companions completes the trial, that may be able to, at the very least, de-escalate things.
Fucking Vorix, go away. Zent would like to step forward. He not
I will
necessarily.
take the trial.
Ah, you son of a bitch. Zent's gonna turn to Vorix, who just appeared next to him, to claim the trial and say, I don't know if you're in any condition to be taking any trial right now. You're barely on your feet.
Randy from South Park. I don't hear no bell.
Obviously, it's going to be not today, right now.
You don't know that. The trial could be right now.
It could be a 1v1 with a big guy. What could go wrong?
Everything could go wrong. Every single thing. Well, Zen's gonna look at Vorix and say, if this, if this is what you want, I'm not gonna say no. I will support you, but I believe the words were only one of us, so I can only help you so much. I was gonna offer myself to the trial, but if you want to take it, that's on you.
Can you relay to the big dude over here that I will take the trial so long as I can have some time to rest from
Regain
the
your strength.
attempted murder your people have tried to ensue on me?
Okay, he relays that and gets a response. And Vendrick explains that attempted murder. They explain that or they claim that your successful murders are a much bigger deal than whatever injuries you may possess. So, at the very least, they don't seem eager to give you much aid.
Zen's gonna speak up, but he's gonna make it a more of a dismissive jest. It's easy for someone to say that one side was successful in their murders only because they weren't successful in claiming any back. Sounds like poor sportsmanship, like a sore loser.
Vendrick glances at the war band behind the guy. I don't know if I want to explain that to him.
That's gonna go, wait, no, don't say that. Don't say that. I'm just speaking out in frustrations. They seem like they are only willing to acknowledge what's been done to them and not what they've done to others.
So around this time, Gajiku, you're probably arriving, so you can sneak around however you want. But you're probably here now. And you should also be aware that your invisibility spell is getting close to being ending, because it only lasts for an hour.
Yeah.
Pull a hobbit and just magically appear in front of all of us. Hello there.
Okay. So Vendrick explains that you guys will undergo the trial, and
You guys? Is that plural?
the way he described Vendrick would just say that they agreed to undergo the trial.
Okay.
He's not committing to
so-
a single one of you to doing it, especially because they
one more-
want to give Rose rest.
One more thing that I'll say is not the purpose of a trial to try the full power of somebody?
Oh, so you're vying for more time to recuperate. Gotcha.
At the very least, would it not be more entertaining if I could walk to the trial?
You shouldn't be offering your body up to a trial if you can't even stop fucking walking.
Yeah, considering you like sprinted out of that hut to get to this bridge to declare you wanted to take on the trial.
I offer myself as tribute.
Jesus.
So Vendrick asks this and gets a response and relays it to you. He says that They say that you will be escorted to the island, will be able to confer with your friends, and will undergo the trial at a time of their choosing.
Zent will simply nod in approval, as no real communication can be shared between us, but at least gestures can be mutually understood.
Okay, so, Gajiki, what are you doing while this is going on?
I haven't approached.
Like, are
So I
you...
saw the back half of the army, and I just kind of slink to the right and kind of head back upstream.
Zent's going to motion to Vendrick, though, even though we have we have some kind of understanding between us and the other group here. Was it true that you were here to undergo a trial, or were you trying to simply bridge the communication there?
He shakes his head.
Understood. I don't know, Vendrick, if I can ask more of you, but upon going to this island, we realize that we will once again be at the mercy of the inability to communicate. Is there any way that you can relay to this monster here, or this entity here, that we wish to bring you along with us only to communicate and to allow you free upon whatever result of our trial is?
He nods and talks to this guy saying that he would like to accompany everybody as well. And returns a nod to you as well, seemingly that he got approval for this. So, with that, the guys start approaching.
We're gonna be taking Vorix.
Don't fucking resist.
Fuck
It's
you.
bad for your lower back.
Fuck, I'll knock you out myself, you 1 HP looking motherfucker.
Works punches to his right.
Just gonna give me a little. We're both broken and injured on this bridge. You just give me a quick, weak little fucking punch with your arms. Ow!
Okay. So, Gajiki, you see that Vorix and Zent are being pulled towards the coast area.
Is his invisibility still up?
It is very close to ending, but I don't think it's quite been an hour. An hour is a long time.
Okay. Just trying to see, like, if I could perceive him and tell him not to intervene.
Stop touching my butt.
Okay.
Are you saying that to Zen or the lizard people?
Yes.
Yeah.
To the fish people.
Okay. Okay. Gajki, are you trying to trail behind them, or are you just hanging out?
I take a short rest.
That's going to be another hour, but you can.
Fucking catch his breath. God damn it. Keep having to run around.
Give me 1 second while I set things up.
Shit is getting crazy.
Not yet. But fucking will be soon. We don't even know if we're gonna live through this.
Gladiator combat.
No. I'm more worried that the trial is something non-combat related.
It's literally just a stoning. The trial of stone. They just Throw rocks at you.
Oh, fantastic! A bird's greatest weakness: throwed rocks. Throwing rocks.
Vorix
Oh,
has takes half damage from that.
Yeah.
Just gotta get him a little angry. It's fine.
Watch just the breathing underwater exercise.
Fucking for all I know, the trial's gonna be you two are gonna fight each other to the death.
Yeah, only one of you gets to survive.
Fuck! Sleight of hand disarms all of his shit. Hopefully, it'll actually be successful this time.
Okay. Let's take a 5-minute break so I can get all this set up.
No problem.
It's going down.
Meal and timber.
Brambled making tinder.
Yikes.
Everybody's so quiet.
We're having a 5-minute break. I'm just sitting on my phone.
It's wreck time.
And everybody else here is already naturally so damn quiet all the time. Except Aaron and I. Talking too much shit
That's
back and forth.
I was expecting driving. I thought as soon as we started taking a 5-minute break.
You should. I'm having ice cream.
I'm jealous. However, lactose would kick the shit out of me later. Fucking just like something sweet right now feels like it'd be a good idea.
You lactose intolerant?
Very much so. I will abuse myself with shit tons of cheese because I will never remove that from my life. But I am lactose.
Fair enough.
I was telling driving, you gotta look for these Island Way sorbets.
Oof, that sounds fantastic.
They have a
Sure,
touch
if
of
you get them
cream,
at Costco
but not
and shit,
very
they look
much.
amazing.
Oh,
Oh, they're so good. They come in fruit shells, like a grapefruit shell or a lemon shell or a fucking coconut shell. They're so good.
So picture that, Rob. The lemon sorbet comes in a lemon. Like, that's what's up.
you know, my whole
That
life
sounds like
I
you're
always...
getting shortchanged. I mean, if you have pineapple, it's the size of a pineapple. If you have lemon, it's the size of a lemon.
I understand his
It
logic
is.
there on that one. Yeah.
It is unfortunate because the best tasting one is in the lemon shell, and the lemon is the smallest.
Don't you feel sorry for the guy that gets strawberry?
I'll have the jackfruit sorbet. And fucking serve it in a wheelbarrow.
Smells like death.
I want to try the
I don't know what
coconut,
jackfruit
man.
is.
The coconut's pretty good. It is pretty good. I think the lemon one is like lemon strawberry like pomegranate. And it tastes like a fucking pink starburst. It's so good.
Jesus Christ. Jackfruits are huge.
Yeah, see? Yeah. Look at things are colossal.
What were these things
What's
called
wrong with
again?
Island Way sorbet. We're at Costco.
Island Way sorbet. Okay.
You told me they were at Costco, and then when I went searching for them here, I found that they have an actual store, like a storefront, like a Baskin Robbins, but it's just that shit.
Yeah, you need to go to that actual storefront and tell me how that is, because
It's fucking an hour drive from here.
when you come down if you come down to LA, you may be going there first. There's some dry ice back. Oh boy, the kiddos. That's good. I.
Aaron, I want you to know I still look at my kids like they're that size, but Hunter starts high school in September. This shit is a cruel joke, man.
They grow up so fast.
Like in a blink of an eye. It's fucking crazy.
That making me 11.
What's that?
How old's Hunter? 11.
High school, man.
Yeah, that's in England. That's year 7.
No.
7th year?
9.
Fair enough.
He's gonna be 14.
Right.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, we finish primary school in year 6 and then start high school in year 7 when we're 11. Because I'm a late August baby, I finished high school when I was 15.
That's absurd. Nope. 1 to 8, and then high school is 9 to. Oh fuck, was it now 13? No, I don't think 13 exists anymore. I think it's just 12.
Ah, sounds like 13's like 6th form.
I'm even from a time where I used to have something after grade 12 called OAC, which was optional. Fuck, was it optional academic credits? It was essentially a planning year, if you wanted, where it was like pseudo college or pseudo university, where you could use your high school to plan out your path if you're going to college or university, and just get credits specifically designed towards whatever you were trying to fucking pursue.
That's cool. We definitely don't have anything like that in my school. In fact, my school went into special measures. That's like 2 steps away from being shut down when I was there.
Is it because you were there?
It's because my year were there.
I still would fucking tend to lean towards that being you.
I was quiet in school. I was barely noticed.
Everyone else was a bunch of little hellions.
No, it was. I'm going to say a small group. There was about 30 times. Maybe 300 in my year.
In your year?
Oh, yeah.
My entire junior high had 237 kids in it. My graduating class was 25 kids.
Wow.
I went to such a fucking tiny ass little junior high. There were 3 of us that went to my high school. Me, Dwayne, and Lydia. That was it. Everybody else went to the other schools.
Yeah, we had like 12 or 13 forms of 30 kids.
Oh my god. Well, you live in Europe. That's overpopulated as a motherfucker.
We had
Guys
one
literally
occasion to
live
spin
on
down
top
rank.
of each other like rats.
Eesh. You know where the worst for that is in the world, actually? It's fucking Japan.
I mean, you say that, but you know how small England is, right? Do you know how
Yeah,
small geographically? Okay, you know 60 million people live there,
live
right?
in that small condensed space. I know.
That's like 60 million people living in fucking New Brunswick.
As a friendly reminder, we have quite the big population in Canada. Guess where the condensing is? Fucking
Along the
GTA.
border.
GTA, right in
It's
the
like
South Ontario.
85% live
right
south
here.
of, I don't even remember what it is, but like, there's a whole shit ton of people in America that live on a much higher
Yeah, higher north, farther north than us.
winters than we see, Rob. Like people in Minnesota and shit like that. Like it's not even close.
Okay, well, I think I'm about ready. You guys good to go? Dragon, you here? You muted?
I'm here.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna bring you guys over. Okay, Kajiku, are you taking a short rest?
Oh shit!
Yes.
I'm in a glass case of
Do you want me
emotion.
to do the action on the...
Uh,
or did you want me to wait?
give me one sec. So, let's see.
That's not a proper jail.
Yeah, as Borix and Vent are kind of dragged in and thrown into their own cages, that sort of wakes up Dress and Kane from their sleep, and Bramble, you probably pretended to be asleep until about now. Let me give. Let's see.
I love this cage reserved for Gashiku. He's in the walls.
You're not supposed to know that.
I like how
Uh-huh.
they're all the same size, so I have way more room in my cage than Forex does.
Okay, so some of you get a short rest.
Yay!
Are we allowed to roll?
Just one short rest.
Give me one second. Do it for Kane. There we go. There we go.
Can I roll all my dice?
You can.
Oh.
How do we roll again? Because it's not letting me click the rolls.
Same here.
Fantastic.
Yeah, my
Okay.
rolls. Yeah.
Okay, then go into your character sheet, and
Alright.
just to the right of your hit points, should say 5 in a circle. If you click on that, you can choose how many you want to roll.
I'm gonna go. What's my health at? Yeah, I'm gonna go for free.
Okay. Bramble or Dross, you guys good? Okay. Still rolling. Okay, so Zent and Boris, you guys unfortunately don't, because you guys have just been brought here. We'll see how much time you have, to whether you actually get one or not.
Hooray!
Or do we need to go?
I don't remember, but I don't get anything else back on a short rest, right? Just the hit dice?
You also get your spirit totem, and let me double check wild shape. Can't remember if that's long rest or short rest.
Yeah, I do
Oh, it
not
is short,
remember.
but yeah, you get them back.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You
We don't get
your
any
spell
magic
slots
back for short rest, do we?
No,
Yeah,
only
okay.
warlocks get that back. What about Channel Divinity? Is that a short rest?
Rolls for inspiration?
Oh yeah, Gajiku, you're supposed to get that inspiration, yeah.
That's a D6 or D8?
D6. Nice. Okay, so you guys are now mostly reunited in a dark cave. It's quite dark for Zent and Kane.
Oh, before we go further, can I just check with my flame ruined axe? Obviously, it's not on me at the moment, being in prison, but does that regain any runes as well?
No, that's long rest only.
Sorted. Cheers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So, Kane and Zent, it's pretty dark in here, but you guys are mostly reunited. Most three of you can see. Do you guys do anything? Communicate?
I think Kane would cast light on the cage.
I don't think you can.
Why not? It's,
You need your staff to cast magic, don't you? And I believe you would be disarmed in this cage, would you not?
So he has his arcane focus is an amulet, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Roll me a 1d2. On a 1, they took it away.
all right.
Okay. They did not decide to take it away, so you can cast one.
Kill issue on them.
Yeah.
You wouldn't part an old man with his walking stick, would you?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then beat him to death with it too, by the
How
sound
much
of it.
light does that make?
Probably enough for all of us to see in this room.
20-foot radius.
20 foot bright, 20 foot dim, or?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Okay. Congratulations, everyone can see now.
Hooray.
Let me... Oh, I could have just done this.
Quiet down, doggo. We'll try not to be dead here.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
This sucks.
Zent's gonna lean over to the side of his cage and he's gonna say, "Shut up, Rambo!" Well, I'm glad to see you're all alive at least. What happened? What'd you guys do? Where'd you go? How's it
Does
going?
anybody still have that potion of water breathing?
It's not a potion.
There is no
That
escape.
helmet,
The only helmet.
that helmet of water breathing.
Death.
It's a cloth.
That cloth of water breathing. Stop correcting me and just tell me if you have it, damn it.
Oh, I mean, I'm pretty sure Bramble had it, so you get him to check his pockets, see if his panties are still in there.
Hi there. It's a helmet.
It is a helmet? I thought it was a cloth. I thought it was a cloth.
It's a helmet.
Oh, my bad.
The helmet
You're right.
I put on, and it makes a bubble around my head.
You're right.
Fucking dick.
Shut up. Fucking cry too much.
I don't think you get to be wrong and then tell me to shut up. Fuck you.
I would assume he's strong enough to just stand up and pick the thing over and walk it closer to you.
1 HP? I don't know. That's funny. I can only imagine that he just fucking puts his feet to the bottom bars of his cage, lifts it up, and starts walking over to me. But then again, I'm almost within arm's reach of him anyway, so you know.
Kane would ask what happened with Zint and Vorix. Like, did you guys get captured too?
Zent's gonna smile. He's gonna stick to himself and say, "Well, I tried to abandon you lot, but it seems the fates have not decided to leave you behind. We both seemingly made it back to the Boggart village, or the Frog People village, and we sought aid, but we got aid in the form of communication rather than, fighting people. So, well, we have someone who can speak on our behalf now, and it would appear that
And now we're gonna do a trial.
now we're gonna do a trial. Sound,
A
sounds
trial,
like
you say?
we're probably gonna get shit on, but we're gonna do a trial now.
Interesting. Will that help us get free?
I don't know.
All right,
see.
then.
I don't really know.
Well, good luck in the trial.
Yeah, Borks. Good luck in the trial.
Thank you.
Fucking, they pull him out of his cage in 5 minutes. All right, trial time now.
Yeah.
Death by
There is
Snoo
no
Snoo.
light. only
Lizard Snoo
darkness.
Okay.
I'm
I've
scare-roused.
got you. You've completed your short rest on the mainland by now. Are you following along, or what's the plan?
Did Vendrick go with him?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure if I follow along, I'll be detained and thrown into jail. I'm not too keen on that.
Yeah, the invisibility has ended.
Yeah, it's been a while.
You do get that other spell slot back. So, yeah.
How many times a day can you cast it?
Invisibility not until I take a long rest.
Hmm.
I'm gonna do summon again.
Sorry, did anybody say anything to me? Like,
Southwest.
for a second?
So you're just more exploring around the lake more?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And we'll come back to that later.
I got the water. I'm gonna go swim in it, damn it.
Yeah. Okay. Someone give me a 1d2. See how much time you guys have.
Not it.
Nope. Make the water guy do it. He ain't doing fuck all else.
I mean, he's not with us, so he can't.
I have to be resentful. He's in the
I know.
empty cage beside me. I'm looking for support.
Okay.
Yeah, for all we know, he's still invisible in that cage next to us. He's just not talking to us.
Yeah.
Hey, are you there?
Hey, asshole.
Hey, are you? Hey.
Look, he turned into water and he's melting through his bars.
He evaporated.
He's the puddle here. That's down here.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Anybody else in the morning meeting the puddle?
He's in the bottle. No. Hey, did anybody loot that
Turned him
puddle yet?
into a puddle.
Anybody loot the puddle yet? No? Can I loot the puddle? Everybody turn around. I'm going to loot the puddle.
There's the. I'm gonna shimmy my cage over the cot that's underneath me.
I want somewhere to sleep. Wants to have a mighty nap.
Yep. Unfortunately, they start walking into the
Oh
makeshift
no!
prison area.
Zet looks at Vorix. Good luck. You did this to yourself. Oh. Communication. Gotcha. We're gonna talk now.
Yeah. So Vendrick follows along with the big guy with the trident that was quite the hassle with the 300-foot distance maelstroms.
It didn't help. Hello, Vendrick.
Hey.
Welcome
Hey.
back.
Hey, it's that dickhead.
Who are you referring to, Bramble?
This bitch right here with the fucking thing on her head. The one right beside me. Hey, fuck you. You broke my boat, you bitch. Yeah, you.
Shut the fuck
Fucking
up.
staring at me. What?
You're gonna get us killed. Shut up.
Everybody, buff the shit out of me, right?
You broke my
If you
boat.
can.
This is
Oh.
shit.
We all start casting magic on you.
Fucking squaring up on me, bitch.
Bramble, roll me all your berries.
So the big guy sort of leans over the top of the cage, peering down at you, and speaks out. You murderers killed 16 of my people.
They speak common tongue.
This one does.
Do we
This
get
one
experience for that?
Yeah, do we level up? Get an adventurer's level? Anyways, no. Zen's gonna raise his hands through the cage and say, they started it.
You invaded our island.
Zen's gonna raise his hand up again and go, we tried to communicate and they attacked us and we tried to get to land and that was the only land in front of us.
Just pipes in with that they thought, well,
We're not of the sea folk like you, clearly as your scent implies. Please get away from my cage. But you guys definitely fucking came at us first and you broke my boat and I'm really pissed off.
Paid for that
My
boat.
boat. I did, I bartered for that boat. I earned it.
I dropped my names into it.
4 of those that you slaughtered were unarmed.
Nuh-uh.
Look at the video.
There is no video.
I'm pretty sure every one of them had a spear or a shield.
Damn it, Vorix, you forgot to plant the knives on them.
You seem to be a woman of great valor.
You're gonna get us killed.
Yeah, you're gonna get
You're gonna get us killed. Do it.
I can only tell you that once under attack, it was just rules of engagement. If they were there, they unfortunately were deemed a threat. You are all a threat.
Bramble, roll a 1d6.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Okay. You gain that many inspiration points.
Oh. It's probably for the smell comment. Something else.
All we did was paddle away from your vortex.
No. Vorix, shut up. Vorix. He's talking about the unarmed people on the beach that the fucking hyenas ate.
I don't see any hyenas here, do you?
You're right. There's no evidence. We found them
they
like
didn't
that.
eat anything. They were puddles of people.
I don't know. I think we're fucked.
Again, everybody
That's-
cast all your spells on me.
Zet's gonna look back at them, not really acknowledge the comment about the unarmed, and he's gonna say, well, what do we do now? It doesn't matter what we say, doesn't matter what you say, we're at an impasse. We're supposed to do this trial, or at least one of us is supposed to do this trial. We know nothing about it.
Hey, wait. I have another question. How come you waited until now and to speak common tongue? We could have fucking handled this long ago. Are you the only one of you that speaks common tongue?
This is not what you call common tongue. This is a spell that allows for communication. And those few of us with it did not arrive until the battle was nearly over.
Well, now you're holding
You
us
guys can station
responsible
a
for your
guard
lack
that
of
can do that.
defenses.
What I want to know is why you came and slaughtered my people.
You attacked first.
We didn't come to slaughter your people. We felt like we were under attack, and we defended ourselves. There was no intent to slaughter.
There was no feeling. They were attacking us.
If it makes you feel better, they died valiantly in battle. I don't think any of them suffered. They were all clean deaths.
Respect.
They were warrior, respectful deaths.
I did one hit quite a few of them. I don't actually say that.
Or shut the fuck up.
I was gonna say, everyone glares at you like, yo, shut the fuck up, man. He's just in the corner wailing on one of them. Pow, pow, pow.
Zen puts his wing through the cage, tries to fucking bang Vorix on the head. Shut up.
We keep to our
I didn't
island
actually say that.
and only want to be left alone. Yet even still, time and time again, my people suffer. Why?
Maybe because you attack people that are swimming in your lake.
Roll 1d2.
While he does that, am I able to add on to this conversation? I don't know what the result of it.
Nope, not like that. I don't know how to type things.
You see a little triangle at the bottom of the.
I was gonna say,
/
I was gonna say,
R
yeah.
space 1d2.
You don't even need to do that though, Dragon, if you got the little pictures of the dice.
The little pictures only go.
My pictures of the dice only have
It's
D4
top
and up.
4.
Yep.
Oh, I'm a dummy. Yep.
There's
Yeah,
not
you're right.
either.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I guess it needs
Anybody
to be
recall that?
coin.
Mm-hmm. His name was Casey.
Say what? But you can actually roll a d2 in the dice thing by going dx and then 2.
What is this you speak of? DX?
Slash R1D2 works too.
Yeah.
Just puts a G on the
Is Zent able to speak?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's in turn or not. Okay, Zent is going to respond to the. I would say that these are as good as allegations as you can possibly get. Zent's going to respond to the allegations by saying, we were trying to breach land to get away from the spells being cast us while we were out on the water. We had no intentions of invading, we had no intentions of slaughtering, we had no intentions of any ill combat, killing, or anything of that nature. We got on shore and were immediately met with fighting. We understand what in this current situation, it seems like you believe some innocents were caught up in it. However, everybody was fighting. There was no deliberate killing of any unarmed people. But it seems like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what we say or do to convince this. I think we can only move forward. So, what is it that we do from here? Clearly, we are at your mercy.
If you did not come here to kill my people, then why did you come?
We ventured forth on command from someone that we've been following for some time now. We're trying to escape from our current circumstances. He believed that there was something in this direction, something here, that could help us in that effect. We came here to seek it out, whatever it means is. We weren't told what it was, it's not known. We're just here to investigate. We weren't even aware that you were here when we arrived.
Nor were we told about you guys, we were told about the Boggarts. Who, as you can see, are still fine. Because they didn't attack us.
That's actually a good point. That's a good bring up.
Told by who?
By a big ass motherfucking dragon. He's fucking huge.
Boy, shut the fuck up. Zen's gonna look over to Vox, silence him quickly. We can't really say his name. We don't know it. But he's been currently leading our people.
To come here.
No. Fairy's gonna go against the grain here. Anyways, I'm gonna stick at least to what Zen says. I don't know what other people are gonna offer up too much information, but Zen's gonna say we don't really know him. He's just trying to help us get home. Myth, I don't know if you're muted or not.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please don't kill us. Trial by combat. I choose the Gold Dragon as my representative.
Yeah.
I choose 300-foot whirlpool guy.
He's gonna look at you and be like, go fuck yourself.
I think this is a good time for Vendrick to step forward. He's going to speak out. It was clearly a misunderstanding. They have submitted to your judgment, and they wish to undergo the trial. I don't think executions will accomplish anything here. The big guy's going to growl, then you guys see him clenching his hand around his trident. Not particularly satisfied with the situation. And then he sort of turns to the lot of you. This emissary here has paid the tribute for one of you to undergo a trial. Who?
Zen's gonna look over at Vorix and be like, so, are you still willing to give your body for a second? I mean, willing to go to the trial?
As I said before, I will take the trial. But I believe that the heart of a trial is to test the true power of somebody and not the broken down attempted murder.
You're still assuming it's a combat trial.
Doesn't matter. Any trial I need, I'm fucking exhausted. If I have to climb a wall, I need energy.
That's I know. I was speaking off table for that comment.
Yeah.
You will be allowed 1 hour before the trial.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Good luck.
Hey, what's the trial? What kind of trial?
What is the
What does
trial?
the trial entail?
The trial of stone varies for each person.
Oh.
If your friend undergoes it, it will be up to him to explain it to you.
What happens if you fail?
You fucking die.
Yeah, he gives you a bit of a toothy grin and then walks off.
I'm talking to you, dickhead! Hey! Hey! I really don't like that guy.
He doesn't like you either. So what happens when you summon hyenas?
I can get myself to full health with my hit die.
All of a sudden, you're gonna blame this on me, bird guy?
No,
You're
no one's
fucking
blaming you.
too.
No one's blaming you. No
That
one's
sure
blaming you.
sounded like blame.
No one's blaming you.
Well,
Donut.
Well, to be fair, it is your fault we had the boat.
Oh, God damn it.
I hate it here.
Now we're tracking too much into it.
Okay, as an entered you guys can each do a short rest.
before you do the short rest, Kane will use his Channel Divinity to heal Vorix 25 hit points.
Okay.
I can choose to 10 of those to regain a exhaustion level.
Yep.
So can 25 I regain 2 exhaustion levels, or can I only do 1 per short rest?
No, you can recover both.
All right.
I forgot where my hit die are.
Just to the right of your hit points, it should say 5 in a little circle.
Oh, I see them. Thank you.
And if you click on that, it will let you roll them.
I'm gonna roll 3 of them. That's very appropriate right now.
Okay, and then Dress and Kane, you guys still have some good points left if you want to do another short rest and recover any.
Okay. I'm done. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, not so nice.
I don't know what the heck's going on here.
It doesn't matter. You're full health.
Oh man,
But you don't have any like. What resources do you have?
dude, that was 2 4s and a 3 though. That was just that's awful.
Yeah.
the only expendable resource I don't have, I have 1 rage, and I don't have any bag of tricks.
Well, they probably wouldn't let you use bag of tricks anyways.
Okay, you're actually... how did you get the... I think you're only at 35, actually. So...
He was healed by Kane.
Yeah, but that when you...
Oh.
So when you convert 10 of those gear to exhaustion, you don't also get the hit points.
Oh, I thought I probably just won't take the... Okay.
So it's not... You're not
Well, I rolled those 5 dice. I don't know why.
And
And
you got 29 out of that, and then plus the 5 you had before, plus the 1 from the short rest.
I had 10 before. He healed me 25. I took 20 for that.
Yes. Okay. So you're at 40.
I don't know why it went all the way up to 64.
It's because Kane rolled the 25 and automatically applied
Oh,
the 25
gotcha.
points.
Gotcha. Okay.
That was what happened. Okay. And Kane, you get +2 just from taking the short rests, and Dress you also get 2, and Zen +1.
I think I get a rage back on a short rest too, yeah?
I believe so. Let me double check. So in the new 2024 rules, you would, but not in these old rules.
Oh, is it the 2024 rules of this? Okay.
Yeah, that's where they introduced that. So
That's
you'll have to
fine.
wait a
I
couple
only need
minutes
one.
for that. Yeah, you only need one. They last 10 minutes. So as the other guys head out, Vendrick stays behind, and is available if anyone wants to chat. Although he'll mention that they haven't exactly told him a whole lot more than what they said here. They're clearly not happy with
Us.
any of their people dying, though.
Yeah.
Hey,
Then-
did I talk to you in the woods a couple hours ago? Didn't I just trade something with you? It was like a little version of you.
So, because you are so familiar with animals, you would take easy note that he is very much not a fox, but he is another type of canine-related creature. And he has not been speaking Sylvan, and you do recognize that too.
If we're pointing things out, this guy has a cock ring on his tail. But I'm just gonna look past that.
Cheers, Aaron. I've now
You
got my
guys
head
can
ramble
see that,
going.
right?
Hey,
Like,
I've
I'm
got
not
fucking
fucking lying.
No, it's just you.
Okay.
No, he would shake his head. I have not met any of you prior to just meeting Zint and Vorax earlier at the Boggard Village. If you say you've met one of my kind, though, I would be quite curious.
No, the person, the person I met earlier was much smaller than you, and I would say resembled what I to know as a fox. Looked much softer than you. Kind of glowed a little bit. Was kind of shiny and purple in some spots. All right, never mind.
Yeah. He would ask where this, or he would ask if this fox creature came from the same realm as you guys.
Hard no. Definitely hard no. We didn't know what he was, and he didn't know what we were, and he was really scared of my bird friend over here. But he was willing to trade, which was cool.
After Zent hearing Bramble talking to the gentleman here, he's gonna lean over to the side of the cage and say, once again, I appreciate you coming here on our behalf, and I hope that nothing befalls you for doing so.
Oh shit, you know this guy?
I mean,
Hey, you know my friend?
I wouldn't say that we know each other. We just met as well. But he's taking it upon himself to come here on our behalf and speak for us, which is more than we could ask of him.
That's pretty cool. Hey, quick sidebar. What's in it for you, and what are you expecting as payment, sir?
Shit, that's a good point.
Well, if you truly come from another realm, I've always been interested in meeting strange peoples. I've met.
Oh, we are a strange peoples, sir.
You hear plenty of that.
Judging by your appearances, you are multiple strange peoples. You seem like quite the strange bunch.
We are a motley crew of circumstance.
Fair. Excuse me.
Are there only 5 of you that came from your realm?
That's a loaded question. So, not to get into specifics, but somebody where we're from did some dumb shit, and our entire village is here now. So, several hundred of us. I think.
Sounds about right.
And a really kind of angry dude who knows a lot about magic.
Durgan?
So you have a village somewhere around this lake?
I'm not gonna say it's near the lake. It's definitely not near the lake. I'm not sure which direction I could say right now because I'm not we're still unfamiliar with these lands. But our village, which was brought here with all of our people, is decently far in one of the directions. I don't know what your idea of what far would be, but it's not very close to here.
I would like to do a perception check on this dude's general vibe in that question. I want to know if I can get a hint of a big bad wolf thing going on here.
Okay, make an insight check.
Huff and puff.
Catch these nuts. These nuts.
You don't really get the sense of any ulterior motive. He just seems curious about the group that he's helping out here. But as you do mention that you're not really familiar with these lands or what direction it might be, he does sort of reach into a bag on his lower back and pulls out a scroll and starts unfurling it to reveal a map.
A map. Hey, we could really use stuff like that, huh?
Hold on, before we do anything though. That's a nice map you have there. I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but if you're planning on having us point out where our village is, at least for the time being, until we know you a little better, I feel like we're not going to point out exactly where we're from. But if we decide upon, our safe leaving from here, well, if there seems to be a better vibe of this, we'll show you exactly, if not bring you right to where we're from.
Yeah, if we get out of here, I'll totally bring you back.
Right.
Although I'm gonna need your guys' help to remember how to get back there.
Yeah, he shrugs and refurls the map and puts it back where it came from. Very well.
Hey, can I have that?
He smiles. Something could be arranged. A copy could be made, but for now I still have need of it.
Hey, I like this guy. See, he's not like that lady that was here with the trident and the thing on her head. I like this guy.
For other reasons. Relax.
You just didn't realize that was a lady.
Yeah,
I don't think it is. I'm just referring to it as.
Yeah. Because that is the Temple Lord. He goes by the name of Risk.
There you go.
High Priestess Risk?
No, the High Priestess is the smaller one that was behind him.
With the golden crown thing.
He'll nod affirmatively towards Kane.
I hope
He would also say that the High Priestess is the one who casted the spell which allows him to speak.
In our tongue.
Yeah. Or not in your tongue, but it allows for any language to be spoken and to be understood by anyone who hears it.
Gotcha.
Ghost would like to know who cast a whirlpool, if possible.
It's the big one.
The big one able to
because
cast the
he hasn't seen this.
I'm pretty sure it was the one I was yelling at that had the crown on. She owes me a boat.
I don't think you're getting that boat.
Just gotta make more good berries and do another bargain with the bards.
You gotta go give the lizard people or the frog people their fix.
Yep.
Yeah, man, that's how you get them.
I can't ever go back there. I'm gonna get abducted.
Fucking. They hear with the other group, and that fucking frog with the shield was like, berries.
Yeah. Walking up to you, scratching his neck. Berries, berries.
Y'all got any more of them good berries?
Okay, Gotcha Q. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, so around this time, if you're going southwest, you would have probably come upon another island by now. And there's a handful of islands scattered around this this lake. And the one that you find, it's a bit smaller than this first one that you guys came across. And it seems to have a similar temple-like structure, though a bit smaller on it. You stick a little bit far back, but as you're looking at it, you can get the impression that it is similarly inhabited.
Yeah. We'll remain distant and continue to go around.
Okay. Okay, so unless anyone else has anything particular they want to do in the cages, we can move on to the trial.
Nope. I think we're good for now.
Roll me some berries.
Can I see if I can squeeze through the bars?
Well, you are being watched still by these two. So, do you, if you want to,
They're gonna get us killed. Don't do it.
see.
What if I scream and point, what's that over there? And point behind them, and then try to see if I can squeeze out.
Well, you get the impression that, or at least you can hear audibly that there are plenty of others down in the underground area here. So you might also just attract more attention to this room.
Fair enough. I'm not looking to sprint away. I'm just more looking to like dip out and then back in to see if I can actually get out of it or not. But
Yeah, okay. Well, you can make a dexterity check if you want.
Can just test his strength to distract from what Bramble is doing against the bars.
You making noise? Or are you trying to bend them, or?
Bend them.
Okay, well, make a strength check. Okay, Bramble, you notice that the bars across the top of it have the largest gap between them, and if you sort of hop up a little bit, you can grab onto it and sort of lift yourself up, and you're fairly confident you could squeeze out. But unless you spend multiple turns doing it now, you didn't quite roll high enough to do it in one smooth motion.
good enough.
Truss, you take hold of a few bars and you get some leverage on them and start bending them, and the metal groans a bit and it starts to give as this guy pulls forward and threateningly positions his weapon and growls at you.
Again with the swords.
Stop fucking around, or we're all gonna be finding out. We already fucked around and we're still finding out. Looks over at Vorix. I hope you're ready.
If I'm doing this, is there anything else everybody can do? Can't. Brambleberries.
Gus, are you able to cast Pass Without Trace right now?
Yes. No point while we're being watched, though.
No, I'm not gonna say now, anyways. Just checking. At least I know without that spell, none of these guys here understand what we're saying, anyways. So. I think we're Myth, I think we're in the position that as long as I guess whatever Skip's doing is okay, I think we're okay to go along to probably getting into the trial if Dragon here is ready.
I want to cast Cure Wounds on him before he goes.
Give him one little
Okay.
bump.
That's the last of anything that I can do. It's my last
You know
remaining
what would have
spell
been
slot.
hilarious? I heard a deer storming down this corridor.
Yeah, the elk. Fucking 8 elk just spawn in like that right here and all around all the cages.
I'll tell you what. Everybody else is casting stuff on Vorix to try and help him out here. I'm also gonna cast Good Luck Bud on him. So yeah, I think we're all done there. I don't think
Yeah.
there's much more that can help you here.
Just waiting on the cure wounds.
I have
To
no.
activate.
I used it apparently, but I didn't see anything happen.
Okay, just roll 1d8 plus 5.
Does Kane have a blush? What? The blush?
I don't think Kane has any spells.
Nope, he is completely out of spell slots.
Yikes!
His blush would be awesome.
Okay, you get another 9 hit points.
There you go, Durgan.
Thank you.
Okay. Some figures start coming back into the room. And this time the High Priestess leads the way.
Smells like bitch in here.
Zen's gonna speak up. Is there? I realize our companion is gonna go perform this trial. Is there any way that we can watch, spectate, or whatever means of possibly viewing this trial as it's happening? If at the very least, we'd like to see our companion in his last moments, or see him succeed in whatever his trial is.
Can you phone a friend?
She responds with, "Unfortunately, the trial does not work like that. You will wait here for his return."
So is he guaranteed to return?
No? What the fuck kind of question is that? We're probably never going to see him again.
She comes up to your cage.
I didn't.
Are you the one to undergo the trial?
It looks like me, unless anybody has any objections.
Nobody hear me? I'm a human being. I'm a person.
No, you're not. You're a gnome.
I still fall under the realm of humanity.
No. Nope. False. You're a fae. You're a fae. Catch a bitch.
Okay,
That
so,
sounds like a hate crime when you say it like that. Just...
Correct.
So the big guy steps forward and lifts the cage up, and it doesn't
That's
have
how
a
you know
floor
you're
to
a
it.
bitch.
So you can just walk out, and guy sort of motions you to go where they came from.
Bramble can get out of his cage by jumping through the lid. Vorix could have gotten out of it by just tipping it over.
Which way did they come from? I was looking.
Bite him in the dick!
On the
Just
bottom.
follow her.
Good luck!
Punk ass bitch.
Try not to die.
I believe in you!
They're going towards the place where you were knocked unconscious.
Bramble, he's never coming back.
Hey, we're here.
He said that he would come back. I just don't know whether it's going to be a corpse or not.
Fair point. I don't think he's coming back.
Okay, so
We'll remember you!
Let me do.
I will remember you.
So Gajaku's tentacle is still here.
Titus.
Is it?
Yeah,
Or is it?
it's in the lake or in the pond.
Oh,
It's just chilling out there.
We're about to lose our friend.
Yeah, this place looks familiar. I thought that looked familiar. It kind of looked like a altar.
Excuse me.
yeah. So the high priestess steps forward and takes one of the items that Vendrick had offered them. Borix, please make a perception check.
This guy's about to hit a nat 20 on a language speaking fucking thing of the ancients. You can perceive. No.
His bloody dies.
You perceive nothing.
Yeah, she presses it into a little alcove in the stone chair. Seems like almost like a throne. And as she does, it starts to glow faintly, and she steps back, saying that you are free to begin the trial. Take a seat. Okay, so as you sit down, you feel a magical wave of energy rush from the chair into you. Please
Electric
make a
chair.
Constitution saving throw.
It's an electric chair. Good luck.
Speaking of Constitution saving throws, did my Constitution regain at all from the short rest, or
No.
no?
Still pretty good. Okay, so you, as this feeling washes over you, it's not too dissimilar to the feeling of when you guys first got teleported here, like how everyone got knocked unconscious. You get the impression that the chair is trying to do the same thing. So you managed to stay awake a little bit longer, similar to how Bramble had stayed awake back then. But the energies continue to build up. You can make another saving throw, or you can just let it take you.
Yeah, let's see how far it rolls.
Okay.
Oh, crit.
You last another 6 seconds. You're
I wasted my crit.
Damn, you're gonna break the chair. You're so good.
the priestess tells you that if you wish to undergo the trial, to stop resisting.
Okay, I'll stop resisting then.
Okay.
You're supposed to say, wait, I thought that was the trial.
Yeah.
Where's the crayons?
Okay, so as you let it take you, you get the impression of being pulled, like almost sucked through a straw, except not necessarily physically, but like your very being is being pulled in a way in every direction at once, in other ways very much in a very particular direction. It's quite a strange feeling, but and you're not sure about the passage of time. It's all a little bit confusing, but a little bit of time passes and you suddenly feel yourself waking up with some sand in your face. Give me 1 second to set this up.
As I feel my body being stretched every which way, I'd say, "Fuck you."
I'm gonna be honest, the description that he gave felt like my out-of-body experience when they put me on that double dose of ketamine in the hospital. That's exactly what it fucking felt like, what he described.
Almost
Hey,
like an
Boris, you're
experience
falling
himself.
into a K-hole.
Don't do that. You're making me feel worse. Fuck!
Okay. So you open your eyes and push yourself up, and look around you, and you're quite confused at first, but you start to recognize your surroundings.
Oh boy.
This is the Iron Claw War Tribe.
Okay, nice.
This is where you came from, back in the mountain.
My people. Haha. They fucked up.
Am I supposed to stay backstream? Or is the dragon supposed to stay on their own thing?
Hold on.
He has to move our tokens over to his plane, like his window, so that we can all see what's going on.
I didn't have a checkbox checked. Now you guys should be able to see.
Yep, I know I can see. Yep.
Let me increase the radius.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, also, you feel strangely refreshed. Not just because you're in a familiar area, but you also get the benefits of a long rest.
We wasted all of our spell slots on you, you cocksucker!
Yeah. So you get your bag of tricks back, you get all your rages back, you're at full health.
All good for you, I guess.
And roll a 1d8. You get your relentless endurance back too.
Good.
Yeah.
Man, you've already succeeded the trial. Good for you.
Roll a 1d4. Only one inspiration point.
No. I mean,
Okay. Well, as you pull yourself up to your feet and recognize the buildings around you, you're like in the rear of the camp right now, behind some random building. It's quite a strange place to wake up. Almost as strange as waking up here at all. This is kind of a weird place to wake up inside the camp. But yeah, what do you do?
well, I guess I'm gonna start just walking out. This is very hard. Come up to him and say, "How's it going?"
He turns to you a little bit surprised to see you coming out from behind that tent. Then squints at you a little bit. Vorix?
Yeah, it's me. I've been through some crazy stuff right now. I don't know.
When did you return?
That's I got transported to another world, and then we got captured, and they made me sit on this purple chair, and then I woke up here.
Huh. Are you... Have you heard the news?
No, what news?
Draknar, 'r' has been missing for weeks. 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 'R' has been missing
That's not good. What was he doing when he went missing?
He had led a band going east, trying to find a new site to make camp further from the dragon. He has not been seen since, and those who went with him, none have returned. Camp is down on men now.
So you guys don't have a search party out for him?
Some have gone, but he was not expected back for at least 2 weeks, so it has not been long enough to declare him dead.
Copy that, and my mother?
I've not heard anything in particular. The presumably still fine. I don't know if she's actually even heard the news. She has not had time to leave the mountain much.
Alright, thank you for your report. Can you point me towards village chief's hut?
He motions up to the top of the central hill slash, I don't know if you, almost like a plateau, but there's like a rocky hill in the middle with a spiraling path up it.
Okay. I'm gonna head up that way.
As you're going by, these guys are sort of taking note of you and looking in a mix of surprise and confusion and a little bit of few grinning with anticipation.
Interesting.
You see a few guys brawling here and but they pause as you pass by. One of them calls out to you. Are you here to have you returned to claim the chieftainship?
I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. I don't know how I got back here, to be perfectly honest. If you will say a number that I'm thinking of.
What are you talking about? Or
Was that in character?
yes.
Or, never mind. It's not important. I've got to get up to the chieftain's house.
Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta move the thing so everyone can see this. So we moved down here so everyone can see that. Then he went up around here. Okay. You come out onto the top and you're quite familiar with this area. You've spent a lot of time up here. Your father used to reign here, and you're quite familiar with the area. But it's quite sparsely inhabited right now. There's only a handful up here, and they look at you a little bit hesitantly, and a larger one comes out of the main hut and squints his eyes at you a little bit.
I may lose connection here for a little bit.
Okay,
If I do, I'll be back in a little bit.
sounds good.
But
Damn it, Dragon! It should have been you doing the trial then.
do I know who this guy's name?
Yeah, you recognize him as Humejaw.
Yunja, what's going on here? What's I hear about my father missing?
Vorax. Yes, your father. He haven't been seen in weeks. How have you made it back? Did you hear about this in return?
No, I was in the enemy encampment, and I'm undertaking their trial of some type. And there, I passed out, and here I am.
Strange. What does this trial entail?
Your guess is as good as mine. They shoved a stone in it and told me to sit down and begin my trial.
Well, tell me, how have your travels been? I know you were leaving the mountains, yes?
Yeah, so we finally arrived to Wizard's Tower that we were searching for. And we started doing some work for him, collecting stones that store energy. And he was making us weapons. And then we got in a battle with a gold dragon. And in an attempt to stop the gold dragon, we tried to teleport him away. And we teleported the whole village with us. And that's when we tried to figure out how to get back to here. And they sent us to this temple in the middle of this lake. And that's where I was when I took this trial. I gotta figure out a way to get back there because my whole party is stuck on that island.
So you arrived. A mage caused you, in the midst of a battle with a dragon, to travel to a different realm, and now you have suddenly returned and need to find a way back again? Quite a...
Yeah, that's just about the gist of it.
He's gonna frown quite deeply at this as he tries to process this. Before shaking his head, he's like, unfortunately, I don't know how I can help.
I don't either, but my mother used to be an acolyte of the dragon. Maybe she might know something about traveling realms. The old dragons seem to know a little bit about it.
It is possible. Although the mountain has not been welcoming as late. The dragon has gone more unstable.
Of course he has. That's just like everything else is going on in this place, man. Should we be talking about this out here, or should we move inside?
Yeah, he steps aside and motions for you to come in. I don't have a separate map for the inside though.
Yeah, okay, no problem. So, there's, you guys have sent people out to look for my father. We're trying to make a new encampment. Where do you know where we were looking at?
He was scouting out an area to the east of here. Just north of, blanking on the name of that mountain. Give me 1 second.
The Ashen Peak.
No, east of the Ashen Peaks. There's a different named mountain, but I don't remember what it was. But that was to the east of here, or it was to the southeast. So, but it's east of the Ashen Peaks, and he was hoping to establish a deal with the local war tribes of that area. If he has not returned, perhaps he has been taken captive, delayed. We don't know.
I see.
But there's already so few that have stayed here. It's a risk if any more leave. We can't leave the camp undefended, or we won't have anything to come back to.
Right. Alright, I guess the only thing I can do then is to try and head out and find it myself.
Either that, or you could try to ascend to the mountain, seek out your mother.
Maybe we should shake out the night.
Sorry, say that again. You broke up a little.
Maybe we should seek out my mother.
You know, it's the none have come down from the mountain in the last few weeks either. I don't know if perhaps they could be related, but that is the current situation as we know it.
Alrighty. Can you point me off to the mountains?
Yeah, it's just to the east of here.
Oh, that's to the east as well.
No, well, so your father would have been exploring around this mountain further to the east in a separate, like, I don't know, 40 miles away, so it's pretty far away. But the mountain that had this dragon is kind of right next to the camp here. Like, it's a mile or two hike, but
Okay.
once you get to the base of it, it's not too far. Okay, let's see, we will take a moment and go back to everybody else. Okay, so
Hey, Bramble, do you think our buddy's dead yet?
Yeah. So it's been maybe an hour or so at this point, and there hasn't been any news, any sign of Vorax, any new developments. Vendrick is kind of pacing back and forth a little bit. How's anyone reacting?
Zent's gonna notice that he's pacing back and forth, seeming like he's a little bit anxious. He's going to speak to Vendrix and ask him, is everything okay? You seem nervous. You seem anxious. It's us on the trial, not you. Do you have something to fear here as well?
Not fear, just antsy. I would prefer. I'm not one to stick in one place for long.
It's understandable. Yeah, I can agree with that. But it hasn't been that long.
You are
Maybe
correct. But it was already afternoon. I'd been hoping to move away from the lake prior to dusk. Does not look like that is happening.
we appreciate you taking time away from your obviously busy travels to help us out. I apologize that it's taking this time in the first place. For the future, I don't know. I do have a question for you though. How is it you're able to speak all of these different languages?
The same way, or at least similar, as the Spreesk folk can. A spell known as tongues.
Is there a way to learn this skill?
He nods. He also reaches back into his pack, the same pack that had the map, and pulls it out to show. This scroll has it, for example. There are multiple ways. Plenty of mages are aware of it. It is a very useful spell.
Sounds pretty useful. Does that spell come in reusable form, or is it just something that's on the parchment?
Certainly. Though that requires a mage to actively learn the spell. Or do you have an item that can provide it for you?
Would I have to apply this spell to an item? Is there? I am very inexperienced in the ways of magic. Is something that I should be forward about. But I am interested. I'm interested in not having any mistakes made in the future when trying to communicate with other peoples.
Shut the fuck up, Rambo.
Vendrick would not. It is indeed quite the useful spell. I'm quite surprised you lot do not already come with it prepared.
Well, some of us are prepared. Some of us are dumb as shit. That's all I'll say. Some of us don't think these things all the way through. And admittedly, I am one such people who don't think this all the way through. But as we travel and experience lots of mistakes being made, we hopefully adapt to learning our lessons, and this is one such an occasion, I believe, where we learn from this lesson. Communication is very important.
Man, we got a gym to fix our fuck ups.
That's what's happening right now. How might one come across, like, could I somehow get an item enchanted with this spell? Can I have it in a way that it's a lot easier to access, or even one of my companions to have it? It doesn't always have to be me holding on to these important things. Someone needs to get it.
Unfortunately, that is beyond my abilities. But there are certainly people out there that can do so.
Well, now that we know of its existence, at least, we appreciate you being so forward with it, helping us learn these things.
He nods.
Can't say that I have much else to add on to this right now. I definitely want to get a hold of one of those items, even if it's like in the form of a ring.
If only we had like
Or-
a wizard that could like learn that scroll.
I don't know. Maybe when
What
I
if it comes
become
in the form of a Borgag?
We don't have a wizard in our party.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
We never did.
No, I'm saying
We
if
have-
only we did.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm thinking the artificer.
Warlock, right?
Maybe I can invent an item that lets me translate between different fucking things.
Invent something so you're not so magically tarded.
That's just so funny coming from you.
I'm full of magic compared to you. Like,
Only thing
get
you're
off
full
of
of
me.
his shit. Got him.
Why is your poo white?
Do you want to see my pee poo flap? Alright, okay, that's going off table here with that weird shit. Let's...
Okay.
Careful, you might say yeah.
You think our friend's coming back?
It has been a little while.
I'm back on my own one.
I think he's dead. Fuck him.
How long have we been here?
It's been a few hours for you.
87 years.
Okay.
Stop your belly aching.
So, any other conversation you guys are wanting to have? Or are we moving back to Vorix?
I think we can move back to Vorix, let him get his shit together over there. Whatever it is
Just
he's doing.
continues to stand there staring down this guy who's still standing next to the cage staring just down.
Pee him. Pee on him. Piano's like,
Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Don't you fucking do it.
he'll try to pee on you in a second.
Fucking lizards. Fucking dwarves and fucking gnomes. Fucking
Yeah.
I didn't know my role was a talking role. Thought it was gonna be a combat role.
I fucking told you.
Just tries to spark up conversation with the lizard man next to him.
Can't understand you.
Hey, lizard man, what do you taste like?
It just growls at you.
Growling like doesn't want to interact, or growling like he fully understood what I said?
Yes.
Why not both?
Fair enough.
Okay. Vorix. Okay, so as you start heading towards the mountain, it doesn't take too long to get there. It's not super far away, but it's called the Ashen Peaks for a reason. A billowing cloud of ash is pretty much constantly coming out of the caldera of this volcano. And I gotta bring everyone up. Because of that, there's like a perpetual dusk that covers this mountain. It is always dark. And today is really no different. But as you're approaching closer to it, the sun starts to get blocked out, the light dimming around you, to the point where it becomes like a twilight almost.
Am I supposed to be seeing this?
Not quite yet. I'm about to bring you guys over.
Okay.
Setting up everyone else. I still gotta like make it so everyone can see.
Yes, yeah.
Can you guys see? Everyone else other than the orcs?
I think so.
Yep, I see a bridge and some ruins.
Yeah. Okay, so,
Ruins.
Brooks, you know that this mountain, and really a lot of the mountains in this area, are kind of covered in ruins. Most of them old and decrepit and useless. But several of the ruins around this mountain have been repurposed. The dragon's taken hold up in a fort near the top of the mountain. And there's like essentially a handful of ruins along the pathway up there have kind of been repurposed into checkpoints. And yeah, so up ahead are a series of waterfalls, and at the top, you know of one of the checkpoints. And that then the path on continues from there.
Alright.
Oh, yeah. Is there a reason you're going south instead?
I thought.
Oh, no,
I
sorry.
thought you were
It
just facing
continues
me.
north. North is where you need to go.
Gotcha.
Okay, so give me a perception check.
Those are not good.
Yeah.
Ah,
So the wind starts to shift a little bit, blowing more in your direction rather than off in a different direction. And you catch a smell wafting into your nose. It's not rotting meat, but it's not pleasant. It is. There's some stench coming from up above.
Um, can you stop real quick? I gotta run over the other one real quick.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Any other questions for Vendrick?
Damn it.
Yeah. I guess I shouldn't have given him a short rest, and then someone else would have done the trial, and then.
Yeah. It is what it is.
I was going to ask you actually. Did you have one prepared for each of us, or
I did.
Yo, are you kidding me?
We can all sit on the chair.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but for me, that'd be wildly fucked up.
Yeah, you're a Fey one. Yours would have been really
Yes,
fucked
yeah,
up.
that's what I was saying. That'd be wildly crazy.
Yours would have been full of fucking hallucinations and magic mushrooms, all kinds of fucking psychotic
Oh yeah,
shit.
I'd be going on an acid trip. Like, holy
Yeah.
shit.
On this quick little junction of Dragon being a fucking dickhead, I'm gonna go into my car and grab something real quick.
Holy shit.
Justice could have been
Yeah.
Fey or Battle? You know, Lost Tribe and stuff as well.
Dude, I have a feeling yours, you would have woke up like in the middle of a war.
Bloody Drow.
You were Gar, actually. Okay. So how's everyone's day been going?
Yeah. How about that local sports team? It was good. My cat won another fucking contest at the pet store. Our our cat is really weird. We're that weird family. The cat gets a harness on and puts a leash on and wanders around the fucking pet store. The shit doesn't scare her. She's like super social. My son puts her in a mesh backpack that she can sit in and look through and shit. And then when they get to the store, they put her in a harness and wander. And this is like the third or fourth time they've been having some contest where they take a picture, and she's won every fucking time they enter her in there for something.
That's a cool cat.
Oreo is weird, man. She's a cat that runs on dog software. She's like, when I open the door when I come home, she comes running down the stairs meowing at me. Like she's like that. Like she acts like a dog. She doesn't even really like hang out or get along with the other two cats. They're very much cats. They're fucking pain in the ass. Oreo doesn't do shit. She just kind of hangs around all day, lays with the dog.
Ah, that's where she got it.
It looks like a dog and it meows like a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. Her only cat trait is she walks wherever she wants. She doesn't give a shit. Like through the sink, over the cutting board, across the table, on your face while you're laying down. She doesn't care. She's gonna walk where she's gonna walk. Like that's just what she does.
Fucking cats.
What's funny is her talking shit back to you though. And you're like, Oreo, get off the table, and she stops, turns her head and looks at you and goes, meh.
Make me.
And that's exactly how she meows. It sounds a lot like she's saying no. Like, Oreo, get off the table. Yeah. Get off the table. Yeah.
Get off the table or we sell you to the next Chinese shop.
Dude, the shit's hilarious. I swear to you, you'll pick her up, and she shoves her hand in your face, pushing your face away from you, going, nah, nah.
Understandable.
Like she's saying no. It's fucking funny as hell.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. Okay,
Sorry about that.
no problem.
You're dead.
There's some sort of a stench coming from ahead of you, though, as you start ascending the stairs. It's
Took me a
it's not
second to realise you were still talking D&D there.
very-
I'm gonna throw a bag of rest and see what happens.
Okay.
A one. Nice.
Nice. Got a tiny rat friend.
I'm okay.
Go, rat, go!
Scurry up ahead and use your rat-like normalcy to figure out what the hell is going on there.
Okay. It runs ahead.
Where's my lions now?
Yeah. It runs ahead, and around this time you can start to hear some noises. First you hear the squeaking of the rat. You hear some. Well, give me a perception check. Let's see how much you hear.
Oh, shut that close.
Okay, not too bad. You hear a like a movement against stone and a followed by a squelch, and then the squeaking of the rat stops,
All right, so we got hostile.
and you hear a growl come as well, some sort of growl. Where do you throw the lion?
I'm gonna throw it. Yeah, right there. Oh wait, I'm throwing it.
Yep, that works. It's a tight space on the stairs, but that works.
I think I can throw him 20, so I want to throw him like right up there.
At this point, it's probably going to be best to just roll initiative.
Okay.
Well, okay, I got go with combat, I guess. Hold on.
Yeah.
Again, combat. Okay, it should let you roll initiative now.
Hey, wait, we're the same.
Okay. Well, lion goes first.
Nice. Fight its face off.
Okay. The lion steps forward and attack. The closest one. Okay. And now it's your turn.
10, 15, 20. 10, 15, 20.
So you spot a body that you recognize as Dragonborn. Similar, same race as your mother, but obviously male. And these three creatures seem to be feasting on the corpse.
Sons of bitches. And I'm gonna rage out.
Okay.
Visibility.
Hi guys, I'm hearing footsteps upstairs. We're back in a second. Everyone should be asleep, so.
I'll step in. And I will attack the same one that the lion attacked.
Okay.
Do I use it? I'm gonna feel him out first, so I'm just gonna do a regular attack.
Okay. That misses.
Alright. And that needs to be on my first attack.
Would you like to spend an inspiration point to turn that miss into a hit?
Sure.
Okay. It will cost 1. And go and roll damage.
I don't know what these things are, but I just know for a fact that if I was the one that took this trial, there was going to be Peritons involved.
I will neither confirm nor deny.
One. Divine Fury.
Okay. You managed to one-shot it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, hold on. That includes the extra 2d6 force, so never mind. Not quite.
Yeah, okay.
That's
Force is 3, so 19.
20. 20, actually. Okay.
And
It is not looking good, though, for this guy.
I'll take my second attack and
Yep, that hits. You're going to finish this guy off. And you can even do the rollover damage with the cleaving.
Oh, nice.
So that kills that one. Which one would you like to roll over? Well, it has to be the next one, actually.
I'll roll over to the other big one. Right north of me.
Okay. That is 16.
Oh, did I not get for my lion being next to that guy, or do I still need the inspiration?
Oh, you're right. That would. So yeah, give yourself back that one inspiration point.
Oh yes, flanking.
Yep. Okay. You do you do anything else? Well, that's your bonus action in both actions. So.
Yeah, I used everything. Yeah.
Okay. Enemy's turn. Okay. These two next to you are going to swipe at you with their claws and try to bite you. That will miss. That will hit for a whopping 3. The other one attacks as well. The only one. So they're scratching you a little bit, but they aren't super threatening. Not yet. Okay. Lion. Gonna keep attacking. And because you killed that one, your mace is active for the next turn, I believe.
Yeah, should be.
Yeah. Okay, Lion is targeting this guy. Missing.
No. 14, yeah, this one misses up. Alright, I'm going to go all out. I'm a reckless Great Weapons Master.
Okay. Okay. That will hit.
$27.
Okay, so let's see, that one easily finishes off the first guy and the second guy. Each one with one shot. Yeah, the smaller one has less hit points.
Alright, I'll move forward and I'll use like another attack on that guy.
There's not another guy.
Still,
Oh, there is. Okay, I didn't see him actually. I didn't even see him. Okay, go ahead and attack.
same reckless and Great Weapons.
Okay, yeah, you obliterate him.
Okay, so now there's a slippery, bloody mess around the mountainside.
Yep.
Deserved it.
Just paste him on those crates.
Am I still in combat? Or?
Yeah, you can hear some movement across the bridge here.
Okay, 20, 30, 40. Nice, just more. Because I killed people with my Great Weapons Master, I should be able to throw a javelin after I make my bonus action. $25.
So that requires it to be a melee weapon attack.
Is it required to be in melee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thrown weapons are considered unarmed attacks.
I don't think you said that correctly.
No, I didn't. No,
melee weapons can be used to make ranged weapon attacks, but it still makes it a ranged weapon attack using a melee weapon. So, you can consider them sometimes improvised weapons, but not unarmed.
That's the words I'm looking for. Improvised.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one melee weapon attack is a bonus action. Yeah.
Okay. Enemy. Okay. They turn towards you with a bloodthirsty. I guess a howl would be the best way to describe this. As they start sprinting towards you in mass. Only 3 can get to you on the bridge right now.
Push them off the bridge. For honor their asses.
Okay, and as you were coming up the mountain here, I described that there was a stench wafting down the mountain. As you were up here fighting, you recognize now that the stench is not just coming from the corpses that they were eating, coming from these things themselves. These things are not pleasant to be around. So one of them on the far side of the bridge steps forward and motions a staff towards you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, you pass. What Stella was trying to cast did not work out. Okay, and Lion. It's having a tough time squeezing into here, but it makes it.
Ooh.
Doing some damage, and now it's your turn.
Alrighty. I'm going to Reckless and get over after this little guy saying what do I go after?
Yeah, that easily hits. Okay, so that's 6 for that, and then gain 20. Yeah. You get one and nearly get the other.
Okay, I'll do my second attack on him. Same thing. Reckless, Great Weapons Master.
Are we supposed to not be able to see this combat?
Oh yeah, hold on, let me move the thing. I wish I could set it to 5.
Oh, you know what? We haven't been adding my 10 for Great Weapons Master either.
Oh, good point. Yeah, so that second one is dead, and that's enough to kill this other one too.
Alright, and then 5, 10, 15, run to that guy. And I'll use my bonus action to attack him.
Okay. That hits. Okay. 11 damage on him. And yeah, okay, their turns.
You guys should run.
Jesus, yeah, just a battering ram rolling through these guys. Barbarian doing barbarian things.
Okay, so this guy casts another spell on you. Let's see how it goes. So he reaches out and a ghastly glow surrounds his hand as it leaps towards you, strikes you in the chest, and you take 16 necrotic damage.
And that one hurt.
Yeah. And this other guy steps.
Is that after rage? 16 after rage?
Yeah, so
I don't rage magic damage.
Oh, okay, fair.
This guy scratch. Oh, he crits and deals 5 damage.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Get him, Simba.
You hear a little bit of movement in the back as well. It seems like there's another couple of them in the side room back here. But they can't reach you this time. Okay, Lion's turn. Gonna get up here and make another attack. 11. Okay.
And full throttle again. $38
Yeah.
at the
Okay.
mage.
Yeah. That is easily enough to kill him. And then you have enough rollover to kill the other one. Keep the steam rolling going.
30. Do my second attack on him. Same thing. Reckless. And
Okay. Are you targeting the closer one?
yeah, so 30 to him.
And 8 rollover. Okay.
And I still have my bonus action.
Oh yeah, you're right. Go ahead. Finish him off. Were you not reckless attacking?
I was, but it popped up without me doing the attack, so I didn't know what I was doing.
Oh,
I'll just roll another normal one. Oh, you just undid it?
I just made it your turn again because I accidentally ended your turn earlier.
Okay.
So that should fix it. Okay, yeah, that would hit even with the lower dice there. So. Okay. Finish that guy off as well. And make another Constitution save. Okay, so this combat had gone fast, but as you feel this blow and you don't hear anymore, you start to actively breathe, trying to relax a little bit. And as you do, you breathe in this stench. And, you know, you've seen battle plenty of time. You're used to some gore, but this stench, something about it you just puke out everything in your stomach. This is disgusting. Whatever these things are, it is not pleasant to be around.
Let's go, Ryan. Let's get out of here.
Okay, you continue up the mountain, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me end combat. There we go. Okay, so the path up the mountain continues a bit, and as you walk forward, the lingering stench of those creatures, it doesn't seem to just go away. Every time the wind shifts in your direction, you just smell it, and it's that type of smell that just clings to the back of your nostrils. It's not nice, but you wrinkle your nose and you press forward. You're not feeling so great, just smelling this over time. You don't really want to be here, but you recognize that you probably, whatever's going on, you need to figure out what's going on. You need to get through here. You need to get to the fort.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got to bring. I'll move you over in 1 second. Okay. So as you get a little bit further, it's not like there's these things around every corner, but as you get closer up to the top, there's an area with a ravine cutting through it, and as you do, the smell gets a little bit stronger here. And you can tell up ahead that there's another 2 of those creatures feasting on another corpse.
Yes, I will. Wasn't my
Oh yeah, hold on, let me bring the wine over for everything. Oh.
upset? I'm trying to look up the javelin 6120.
3120.
3120.
Yeah, so and you can move and get within 30 feet pretty easily.
Yeah, so I'll do that.
The line can make it all the way up there. I'm not going to bother with initiative because it's just you and then them and then you and then them.
Okay.
You can go ahead and. Okay, yeah. Does Divine Smite or Divine whatever work on these guys? Or with a ranged attack?
I'm not 100% sure.
I don't think it requires melee, so I think you get the bonus damage.
Divine Fury is your weapon strikes. Yeah,
Yeah.
looks like it does. Okay, cool.
Nice. Okay. Do you make another one?
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh.
Throws it
That
into
one
his
goes
foot.
off. No, that one goes off into the ravine. Okay. Lion will rush forward and try to finish off that guy, though. Oh, leaves 2 hit points. Nice. And enemy's turn. They're gonna focus on the lion. Okay. Lion still stands, but it's kind of hurt. And we're back to you.
Alright. And I'll go out all these guys, put their spore across the bridge.
Are you starting with the weak one or starting with the small one?
Let's start with the weak one.
Okay. That does it. Yep, you smash both of them.
Well, cancel that guy off. Okay. 30, 35, 40. And I'll check a javelin. Second at little guy.
Okay, he's just barely out of range. Do you want to roll 1d6 to get 5 feet closer, or are you going to roll at disadvantage?
Well, I didn't hit. We'll still call it a not hit there.
Okay. Okay. The enemies. How far can they move? 30. Yeah. Oh, actually, the lion moves on your turn. Do you want the lion to move in front of you, or stay behind you? Or just beside you? Okay, beside you it is. Okay, the left one will attack the lion, and the right one will attack you. More scratches.
Alright.
You know, across the bridge, another shaman takes position. And let's see what spell. Well, I guess he'll try that again. He's going to target you with a spell. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, baby.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So he was casting blindness. Oh, it doesn't say the description. Oh, okay. At the end of each of your turns, you can make another saving throw, but the moment your vision goes dark.
Reckless attack does cancel it out, though, right? The disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even though you're blind, though, you can hear some scurrying as other movement is coming towards you from across the bridge. And now it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the guy that was right in front of me.
Okay.
I'll do it recklessly.
Okay. Then it becomes
Or
normal.
normal.
That definitely hits. And that is enough to kill with some rollover.
Alright, I'll take my second attack recklessly at that guy. Are you kidding me?
Oof.
It's fucking ones, man. I did get a kill.
Yes. So it'll be
So
good and charge the next turn. Oh yeah. Oh, you mean for great weapon for the next attack? Yeah.
Yeah.
That misses again. Like you killed the one that you knew exactly where it was standing, but this other one, you were trying to avoid smashing the lion's skull in as well. Okay, do you try to move anymore?
Well, 12 didn't get him. No, I'll stay.
Okay. The lion is going to try to finish off that guy. And does.
Yeah, good job, Lemmy.
Okay, make a constitution save.
Can the lion run up into the... Use his movement to run up to the page?
He is currently being blocked by other guys to get there.
Yeah, I see.
But you can make another constitution saving throw against the blindness. That works, okay. You into the spell. You can see again.
Yay.
You can... Okay. Their turn. Okay. They can't quite get to you around the lion. So this guy's going to...
Oh, you did move one. I didn't even see what the line moved.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
funny.
Okay, this one misses. Isn't able to finish off the lion. The next one goes. And does finish off the lion. The lion poofs away. And the shaman targets you. Oh, that's a... That spell. Okay, he's going to activate that spell. Okay. And this other one's going to move forward and get ready, but he's not going to do anything. It is now your turn.
Can I try and like climb the wall to get past them, or would that not be allowed?
So this is a ravine that passes through it. So if you climb over the wall of this bridge, you're going to plummet down like 100 feet.
Yeah. That's it, Lemmy.
Okay, so as you step there, the other guys, the middle one's ready to attack, will go off. Take another scratch. But you're good to go if you want to smash.
Yeah, let's do this. Reckless great weapons. 25.
Which one are you going after?
The one that's straight north of me.
Okay.
That's what I want to lose. So.
Are you summoning a thing from the rest bag or not?
No, I accidentally clicked it. So 26, 29.
That's done, and then another 16. Okay. Next attack.
I'm gonna use my movement to keep going and go after the mage.
Okay. This back one will get an attack of opportunity, though.
Okay.
Actually, that was supposed to be an advantage because you used reckless. So he does 1 damage.
Nice. Alright, so I'm gonna do all full out attack on mage.
Okay. That most definitely hits.
31.
The force damage isn't on this hit though.
Yeah.
So 23. Okay. He's still alive, but he's hurt.
I'll use my bonus to get up too.
Yep, that will finish him off. And I have some roll over here, not quite. Not quite enough to finish the last guy. There's two guys left.
Yes.
Yo, there's a rat.
That's just without a rat.
The rat's coming back to haunt you. Okay, they try to bite and scratch at you. More scratching. More biting. These things, you notice that they don't really seem to have much of a sense for self-preservation.
Back to my turn?
Yep.
Going all out still.
Oh yeah. Finish them off. Okay. And they're both down.
I need a breather.
Just hack slash your way through all of them. Jeez.
You're bloodied, but you stand when they do not.
You got your wish for combat.
Yeah. You see a handful more of these dragonborn corpses up here. You know that these are the dragonborn that were like the main servants of the dragon. Your tribe was very much considered a lower caste to the dragon. They considered you like disposable, while the dragon definitely favored these dragonborn more. But something attacked the mountain. Something moved in here, and these dragonborn, well, they're dead. So, and you're getting pretty close to the fort. There's not too much further to go. Do you stop to take a rest?
Whatever killed these things is gonna be a battle.
Yeah. Okay, so you stop, take an hour or so to rest. So you'd spent all of your hit dice previously to heal. Let's see, you get half of them back on the long rest that you received from the chair.
Right.
So you have, let's see, okay, and it rounds up. So you have 3 hit dice. And you get 1 from the short rest itself. So you can go and roll those hit dice if you want. Okay.
Nice 12.
Okay. Okay. So you have 1 use of your bag of tricks left, 2 rages, 4 of your relentless endurance.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna use the bag of tricks right now.
Well, your streak of lions continues.
Just all the 7s.
It's hilarious.
Motherfuckers.
First birthday party.
Okay. Let's see.
Just my.
Okay, so unfortunately, I do not have the fort Right. So, I think we will have to stop it here, unfortunately.
That's okay because I got 17% better than last.
Okay. Normally when we do these sessions, we don't make it nearly as far as I expect to make it, or at least I hope to make it. But today we actually got things done. We got a lot done today.
It only took 20 weeks to get this efficient.
Well, combat goes a lot faster when there's only a handful of NPCs or only one player. That goes a lot faster.
What kind of complicated move do you want to use this round? I want to make it.
Okay, let's see. Anything else you guys want to do in the cages before we end the session? Or... Oh, well, we can do a little bit with Gajiku.
I think that's fair.
Mr. Olympic swimmer crossing the lake on his own.
Guy really is an Olympic fucking swimmer.
And a swinger.
A swinger, you say?
He's having the time of his life out there on the water.
Well, I'm hitting balls left and right. Oh, you're talking about
we're all POWs, dragons in a fucking mental prison, and Gajikyu's out here like Flipper, just fucking doing flips and having shit in the lake.
Living his best life.
He's doing backstrokes and just lounging across the lake. Oh, there's a boggart village over there. Oh, those those guys. Wait, what's that in the sky? Is that Zint? No, it's not.
Another fucking bird.
Gotchku, are you around?
Skipper.
Doesn't sound like it. That's fine. Let's see. Yeah, when you're preparing for literally 6 different possibilities.
I can imagine. No, there's none of us here questioning. There's not one of us here questioning this. Like when he asked if you had one prepared for each of us, and you just you confirming that for us without confirming it, we understood exactly how much work would have been probably put into this session, or this little collection of sessions for this story narrative. A lot going on here.
Yeah, I'd started preparing them several weeks ago. I just didn't quite expect I needed to finish them.
Yeah.
So that's actually where I went wrong. If I knew you guys would make it all the way through here, like I thought the conversations and things like that would take more of the session, but we got through them pretty quick.
Yeah, nice job, guys.
It was good.
Is this the first session we finished early?
Probably not the first session we finished early, but definitely it's been a long time since.
Yeah.
Probably the second.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now that you guys know that there's things like this for everybody, I look forward to who gets the next opportunity.
Gonna be fucking Peritons. There's gonna be some mission where like I'm coming down the side of a mountain, a billion Peritons are there waiting for me. It's like, fuck.
The prototype Peritons into Drusses as well.
Yeah, everybody gets Peritons. That's what's up at the top of this mountain. Fucking more Peritons, yeah.
I get a Periton nightmare where all of my friends are just Peritons.
Oh. Man, that's a pretty good idea. I should have done that.
Oh my god, your village is just Peritons now. That would be terrifying.
Someone cast as a world as Periton. I guess I'll just die then.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna bow out of here.
Sounds good. GG.
Yep.
GG's.
Tell Skip I'm sorry.
Skip asleep.
I haven't heard him in a while, so I don't know.
Might be.
Maybe. Well, I guess we can rattle some cages.
Yeah.
I'm going to get an early night to bed for a change.
Sounds good. GG.
Yeah,
Yeah, probably
GG.
good.
Later.
Yep. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Have a good week, everyone.